Hello again, folks. This is Keanotix once more, and we're back with AI Somnium files, and yeah, we've finally reached an end point, an actual God honest. Try that again. Honest to God ending. We got Iris's ending, which let's say it did not end well, but we kept going and went back to the other branch that was on that particular route, where we were in the Somnium doing Shovel Forge the first time, basically that Minecraft clone, and I found and did the alternate path. Now apparently it did actually take more than one extra little decision I had to make, but you had to start by basically crafting a different item when they prompt you to. Then this particularly leads down other paths where basically you decide, yeah, she's not talking sense. Like, it's all made up. Whether or not she realizes it or not. And it turns out to be true. But there's a rather horrific reason as to why that is. And you find out she's not well. I won't go into the specifics. You may have seen it in the last episode. But it's not good news. What's also not good news is, despite that, because you don't trust her, she runs away and ends up getting murdered again. Or at least you find her corpse in the same godforsaken ice box that you found her before. And that ended up in a lock. Now, why the heck is it now just locking the route instead of just saying, no, this is a dead end? I don't know, but this means we have to go back to another branch and try again. So here we go again, folks. Also, I've got to the point where I've used up all the save slots, so I've started cycling them again. Oh boy. Yep, let's get back into this. Good news, though, is that seemingly there isn't as many branches. Oh, there we go. Like I said, there's a lock. And it's a negative photo of Hitomi. So, presumably, she's going to explain a lot more about what the hell's going on. A couple of loose threads dangling in that particular path. Like, we don't know why Soul Tsujima ended up in that warehouse the first time when we saw Iris's corpse, or seemingly saw Iris's corpse. And she was about to explain that there was going to be a drastic medical procedure they were going to try and perform to save Iris's life. Now, what that procedure is, we don't know. Presumably, that's what this classified part is. But yeah, this is the situation. This is what the flowchart looks like now. And we've still got a lock all the way over here, I think. That's still locked as well, so no indication that that's resolved anytime soon. So presumably the only place we can go is this one, where we interrogate Iris and try and find solutions to why she left with what's his name? Oh, for God's sake. Mizuki's dad. Renju, that's his name. We tried to figure out what she was doing with Renju on the day that he disappeared and eventually got murdered. This is the branch where he got murdered too. And Iris may know something about it. When we went in, we went through one path and basically at the start of the whole thing. So we need to maybe use a different approach for this one. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to jump straight in. Short version. Shoko's killed. Renju is the most likely suspect because it looks as though he's been seen at the crime scene at the murder. So we try to find him. We find his corpse, strung up like a freshly caught fish. Eye missing. This is us going delve deeper into the Cyclops killer routine. Iris Main is the only last person to see him alive. We're interrogating her. We're going to sync with her, find out more answers. Or, let's be honest here, we're going to find more questions. Right, let's get the volume back up as well while we're waiting. There we go. I'm going to let the cutscene play because I need a refresher about what the hell's going on.
What is this place?
That's a good...
Looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Oh, we know now, don't we?
Alone, but there must be a connection.
Right, okay, so there's something else we discovered. In Iris's actual ending, we took her to a warehouse that is in the excluded zone, presumably where the reactor exploded. And we found another sync machine, a sort of bootleg one. And it happened to be in a building very similar to this one.
Iris, what are you hiding?
It may be something to do with this route, actually. Maybe we'll discover what this sync machine... Maybe we'll discover the sync machine in this timeline.
Somnium scan, activate.
Do your thing. Presumably, also, this means we'll... Right, this is number 1. Number 2. Number 3. See, it's not really much of a clue when it's just walls and floors and stuff. Iris a secret. Mysterious room, videos, and strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Okay. So the only thing we could do at this point was look at the TV. Now hopefully the game's not going to crash on me this time. But who knows.
A CRT TV.
Okay, we're not going to... Did we hit it or we spun... I think we spun the dial last time, so let's go with hit.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Yeah, this is the one we want. Or is it? This is supposed to happen. It's not my capture going screwy.
What was that just now?
Although you'd be forgiven for thinking
Child's
that.
drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
Hit the mouse. Route number 1 unlocked. Alright, we're on the path now. No turning back. Also, we've got to use that double timey very quickly, so I'll need to work out how to do that safely.
A double door.
Let's try opening it just so we waste 10 seconds.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so that's out of the way, and we get a 6 tiny as a result. Right, there's not a lot to do here. Right, there's a gun here. It's put on a vice, pointed at something. There's a second screen over here. It's got a frog on it.
I see many objects in the room.
Could investigate the TV. Shall we try that? I don't want to investigate the ball because I don't think it worked out well last time.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might... croak.
Was that supposed to be funny?
Yay, dad jokes!
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
Used up a decent timing for
5
that.
minutes left, Otto.
I can't believe he's lost the 5 minutes already. Right, the medicine shelf might not be what we need to do. Right, there's no Rubik's system seemingly set up, at least not that I can see. What about the mirror?
A full body mirror.
We could punch it. Talk to it? That sounds interesting. Let's punch it though.
Are you
Violence!
sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
Yeah, why? That's...
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
You ever heard of the concept of experimentation? Right, we can actually see ourselves in that mirror, though. I've got a funny feeling it's something to do with the gun.
A full...
Let's talk to it.
Aiba, what are you doing in a place like this? I'm taking care of Date. He's so troublesome. Oh, I understand. He can't do anything without you, can he? Yeah.
Cut it out.
Okay, that was kind of just funny. Wonder if looking at it may help.
A full...
This run's basically going to be me just trying to work out what the hell to do.
I see my reflection.
Really?
What could this mean?
Your reflection should be the figure I'm thinking of. So, what is your true form?
Whatever you imagine. My appearance is nothing but a vessel.
So your spirit is your true form.
Okay, that's the bust. Right, so it's either going to be something to do with the medicines or the gun. There's not a lot of options here.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Oh, removed looks like a very bad idea. But... Look down the barrel? Are you insane? Yeah, let's just shoot it.
I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
Huh. Interesting.
4 minutes.
And my timey's not getting any
A
better.
shelf. Various things have been placed on it.
Alright, the TV was a bust. Bottle... Oh, investigate the bottle, maybe. Perhaps we'll find that bullet.
What?
Oh.
The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
There we go.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Alright, that's why the mental lock appeared there. So... I think the door was the last one, wasn't it? So I think it's the operating table next, but what do we do in the operating table?
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
It's not going to help us, really. Yeah, let's ignore that. Yeah, oh, there's the TV.
An operating table.
Perform surgery. We'll use up this third.
Surgery? For whom?
Just act it out.
Act it out? This is not a children's playtime.
But that's exactly what it
might
kind of
help
is.
reproduce a memory.
I feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
The what? There we go. That actually made the TV react. That was a bit of a Hail Mary on my part, I'm not gonna lie.
Something has spawned.
Aha!
Want to check it out?
Right, so where's the TV now?
3 minutes, Dante.
Right, we need... the locker was something else? Or maybe... We still need a bullet.
Just a locker.
Yeah, maybe opening the... This was what triggered the ending for this last time.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Yeah. This might be something? Yeah, this triggered the...
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Seppuku? Oh, come on! Throw it what, though? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Do you wish for me to die?
No, I do not.
But why must I commit seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believed it to be the only course of action.
I apologize.
I refuse.
Do you wish to speak a haiku in your final breath?
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that. Is this Somnium starting to get to you, Date?
A little bit.
I'm my usual self.
That's the problem. But in any case, I will not do it.
Ah, spoil sport.
The knife.
All right. Okay. Let's try pushing it in.
It cannot be pushed in any further.
All right. All right. Wait. Hang on. Can I open the doors now?
A doubled.
No, I can't. No, I can't tackle it either.
The knife.
Yeah, maybe I'm just wasting time here.
Like this?
Seriously?
What? I only threw it lightly.
Ah, that works. But I'm not entirely sure of the meaning behind this, though.
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
You are?
I do not yet understand it.
Yeah, I'm with Iba in this one. Tore the butterfly and stabbed the bird. Alright. Let's see. TV's over there now. Is the gun pointing at it? The gun is pointing at it, so maybe I get to shoot the gun now. But I need a bullet still. The torso anything to do with it? What else did they say spawn? An oil drum.
An oil drum.
I do want to take the lid off. It's pixelated though.
No use. I cannot take it off.
Maybe we don't have to open it.
An oil.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Maybe look inside? Whatever it is, it's pixelated. Tell me I don't want to look. The hell?
What does this mean?
Oh hey!
Let's...
Yay!
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
We made progress! Right. Oh, she picked up the bullets, thank goodness. Let's see.
A revolver.
Let's see. Yeah, let's shoot the gun now.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Aim carefully. Squeeze the trigger. Oh, right, headshot. I'm not getting the picture here. Oh God, really? That's Sojima. Oh, really? Oh, I don't like this. This also might explain why So went to that warehouse. No, I'm still not going to try and pronounce those chapter names.
What happened during that Somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
Ugh.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
But why?
It is a possibility.
Why did it
The
have
sinker
So's
sees the
face?
subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Sojima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sejima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him too.
Did that happen in reality?
But he had a woman's body, right?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that?
No, I don't like the way she's
Anyway,
looking
you know
at
what I
me.
mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
Okay.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
Still not a good development. We were silent for a time. I was deep in my thoughts. I heard Pewter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Gave him a short reply and headed to the sink room next door. By the way, we were trying to work out why Iris was seen leaving with Renju, but this actually hasn't helped our cause at
Putting
all.
me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
Alright, let's get down to it. Do you remember your dream?
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sink does not experience Somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
At least that's consistent. Oh well, let's just... How you
I'm
feeling?
okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head? Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
Well, That's, I don't know. Well, so may have something to do with Iris, but maybe not the way we're thinking.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile.
Yeah, what is
I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Abba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
Yeah, that part's consistent.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest.
Trust a nerd like him to read up on the law all of a sudden.
You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
See, that didn't end well with us for us last time. I'd no way in hell I'm trusting this little dude.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
You and me both, bruv. You and me both.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
No, we don't have a choice.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
No reaction at all to that little either lie or joke or whatever. She just nothing. Granted, she was under anesthesia, so maybe she's still a bit groggy, but still. I don't see this ending well either, because he's probably going to stun gun us again.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
But I guess you bought a cell phone.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
They keep you waiting.
I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted dojin plots you were acting out with her.
That kind of hit the not hit the nail on the head, but we kind of witnessed a dodgy nail plot in a way.
As long as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized. Never mind. Oh, there's something I forgot to do, but we'll cover that base if we need it. Where's your mother?
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Yeah, that's consistent.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
No, let's get to the good stuff.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
No,
The photo.
Don't-
Yes, the photo.
don't do it, you dumb bugger, you. You freaking idiot. Or at least Iba had the good graces to sort of record it this time, perhaps. Ay, yeah. How dumb is this character? This wasn't a stun gun this time.
Head's pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Jesus.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know, but afterward he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching.
Yay.
I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
If you're gonna slap him.
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
What did she do?
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head. Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, good times.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Oh, we're not doing this again, are we? Oh, for God's sake, we're doing this already?
Iris.
We know where that is. Come on, let me go there this time.
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Maybe we actually make it this time? Okay, feeling sweat at the top of my palms. See, we had a similar cutscene like this last time. Oh no, here we go. Maybe not. Is it still the bear costume?
That sick bastard.
Wait, maybe that's supposed to be Ota's mom.
Ota!
Maybe I was right about the kitchen knife then.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Yeah, okay, so slightly different approach. We've actually made it to the... Maybe we've actually made it. Go, 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 man! Wait, there's another car there? Oh, you dumb bastard.
You okay?
Date,
Where did they go?
through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive.
Her eye's missing, though.
Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
Why should it be the mother? She left as well. Oh, police headquarters already?
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
Well, that kind of ended anticlimactically. At least no more bodies so far. Okay, what about those two?
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Oh, wait. That means they're going to discover her, her illness. Yeah, have you contacted those two?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
Might be interested in that too. Yeah, what about So?
So, Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
Don't think that's going to yield much fruit apart from us just getting increasingly more angry at the dude.
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
Yeah, we know
You
about
should
the...
ask Aiba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research.
Here we go again. The fishery is not owned by Renju. Blah de blah de blah. We get this.
Our fishery is owned by Renju's father.
Another connection to...
No. Currently, the company has Renju holds. In short.
Okay, we get it. We get it.
Coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
They keep going back to that fishery. I want to hear from a
They're
representative.
giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too.
I don't think she knew either when we last asked her about this.
Oh, speaking of. Hey boss. Did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
Oh, I forgot we did that. Yeah, let's
All
go.
right, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
Alright. Oh, wrong button. Let's go. Oh, what's going to be well, the storage warehouse is probably going to be very quick because there's only like what, 3 objects to look in there. And the way these investigations to go, you have to go to all the locations anyway and just tick the boxes. So let's go ahead and do that. What about it's going to change this time? Plus, we should know now to maybe double check the forklifts, because there was surprises in one of them last time we were there.
Two cars.
Yeah,
These cars have
that's...
been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
I know the van is Ota's, but what's the other one?
One van and one station wagon.
I'm trying to remember if I've seen the station wagon before.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Oh, guess not.
Stolen.
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
That's awful far away, isn't it?
The Misto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on.
Well, that's just poor.
The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Remember, folks, practice car safety.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
Wait, no. Ota took that car?
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think this was like, I'm going back to the original theory I made when I first saw this in the other branch. Well, I think Ota did this setup to do a sort of hero fantasy kind of thing. And the last time it just got out of hand.
Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Hang on, this makes no sense. So if he got that car, why is he
Ota's
stolen the other one?
fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gear shift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Polar bear outfit?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Pay dirt!
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
Oh, come on!
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Oh, we still get to go in the warehouse. Good.
Wow, it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
No, we've only got... Well, it's still a crime scene, but at least there's no dead bodies. Touch wood, and what have you. Alright, alright.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
Not like I can do X-ray on that one. Alright. What about the other one?
That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all.
Actually, I just had a thought. Instead of Ota doing it as a, what's it called? A hero fantasy setup, maybe this was Iris's attempt at dying. Maybe she was trying to kill herself, but not in the way that, not in the sort of normal way. Maybe she wanted it to mean something. She wanted to live stream it so that it would have more impact. You know, once a streamer, always a streamer, I suppose. That sounds a bit morbid. I'll take that back. But anyway.
This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Suppose I could ask those guys. What about the oil drum?
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
What part of her looks like a metal tube?
Oh boy. That's the fault. Yeah.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Yeah, aren't you cold?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
No, they're not. You're clearly cold, mate. We see each other a lot, don't we?
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Oh, well, at least they're being cute about it. Right, do you have family?
No, unfortunately I live alone.
Ah.
With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I'll
Oh.
be sending it to the boss later.
Spoil sport.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame. No, nothing so far.
Oh well. What does it want me to look at? Hook. Oh, the laptop. Duh. I forgot about
A
that.
video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner.
And the server.
However, I found the password written directly on the router.
Yeah, it is.
Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Okay. What else was it? I remember this being triggered last time. Wait, there's our evidence marker over there. But what's it doing over there? Shame I can't go all the way. Oh, that will be the exit the culprit used. No, nothing in the cardboard box.
There are
Shelves?
only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
Yep. Nothing else really. Shelter of boxes. Oh, maybe I skipped past that a little bit. Shadow on the left caught my eye. Oh, shadow. Yeah, there we go. What's that?
There's something there.
Oh,
You
finally,
should go pick it up.
finally some evidence. We sort of just telekinesis the thing.
I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them.
Wait a minute.
Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
Ah, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Well, we found the chocolates at least. Let's just go these in order. Right, the diner. Need to know what the hell she did. Could this be like an outer route, perhaps? Notice.
Who might you be?
Oh wait, have we not met
It's
her?
me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did.
I gave you my card.
Oh. So how can I help you?
Yeah, about the chocolate. I decided to ask me about the Orchidora Man chocolate from the warehouse. Took an important sugar.
Do you know anything about this chocolate?
Oh, you like Odoroki Man?
Yes, actually. I was hooked on them at one point.
We didn't even have to lie.
My Ota loves them too. When he was younger, he used to collect all the stickers. He was the best at it.
Ota may have something to do with it. What's with the photo?
Oh, this?
Turn the photo toward me.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy.
Again with the kitchen knife.
I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
Do we know that fella? I don't think we do. Where is your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro.
Oh, that is.
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
What? What is going on here?
Need unpacking.
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
Yep, nope, figured. She's actually going cuckoo.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Wait a minute.
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes. A very nostalgic dream.
What kind of dream?
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Oda run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. That's my Oda. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Date, I noticed something.
Yeah?
Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Yeah, let's do that. She's perfectly calm. Wait.
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue.
That
What?
might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Oh, man.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Dementia?
Oh, fantastic.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from.
Yep.
Can she run a diner like that?
I don't think she's been running the
It isn't
diner.
running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago.
Yeah, that seems
Customers
consistent.
stopped coming, and then, naturally,
Does Mayumi not notice that the store's closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, that sucks.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Yep, you go ahead and do that.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
It's also incredibly, well, it looks less likely she's the one in the polar bear costume, but I've seen stranger things. So what did Iris do to stop her in her tracks? Or maybe Iris figured it out. It's possible that Iris saw her at the hospitals when she was getting her checkups.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
We're just consistently this... We're just a complete pain in the arse of this guy. I really do think so.
Look, Aiba. A giant salamander.
Mr. Sajima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
No. Oh well. Okay, where were you at 3 a.m. this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
For once, I actually think he might not actually be there. But do you know Iris?
I don't. Who is that?
Showing the picture of Iris I had.
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
It doesn't. He doesn't look agitated about it or angry, so that's also a sign that he genuinely doesn't know. So God only knows. Plus, we've learned that Iris's testimonies, shall we say, can be very unreliable.
I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Aiba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
No, we're gonna get this instead.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Okay. What do they want me to do exactly? Is there anything around here that I can... Wait, what? Top parry? Oh, big moss ball. Oh, man, cute. Okay. Alright. Do you know Iris?
No. It's this girl. Cute. What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
Okay, fair enough. Right, can you corroborate it?
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Aiba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several. But for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Okay.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay. I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
Has he got, like, machetes and stuff? Oh, he's got a pistol at least.
This guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here.
Yeah, this is a dead end as usual.
It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
I just hate this guy. Let's see. Let's go to the Central Hospital. Let's just do these in order. I don't think there's much point in trying to do one or the other, but... yeah.
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine.
Oh, good.
After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
Alright, okay. You're a bit Iris and so.
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Okay, that was short and sweet. Where Iris?
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive.
That's good then.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Wait, she about to tell us that this is one of the victims of the Cyclops killer?
While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
Okay, what about Ota?
I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
Not necessarily.
I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Say goodbye? Already? Let's keep going about Ota.
Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man.
Who clobbers policeman?
He risked his own life to save someone else.
By clobbering a policeman!
His mother must have raised him well.
The mother who just doesn't know what day it is. I know it's a bit harsh, but it's very frustrating. What were you doing?
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
It's unlikely she's the one in the polar bear costume, just for the fact because in an earlier branch we learned that she can't use her left arm, and the polar bear was using her left arm to operate the machinery. At least I think it was.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
That
Cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
Huh.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
Yeah. Best just cover our
Sorry
bases.
for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
Alright. Short and sweet. I suppose I kind of put that in there just to kind of keep you guessing, but I have serious doubts that Hitomi would have done all that. At least not of her own volition, anyway. Okay, time to get an earful from Mizuki.
Mizuki, could you take a break?
Yep, still
I
pumping
want to
iron.
ask you something.
Pretty please. You're mad at me, aren't you? There's the officer. Oh good, it's this nonsense, right. Okay, we get it.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. No, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Alright, so let's start again, shall we? Okay, where's the officer?
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
Seriously? Do apologize to the younger members of my audience, but why am I kidding? You've seen gory messes and all sorts of pervert jokes already. I mean, what the hell am I even trying to pretend this is going to get monetized? Christ. Anyway.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night.
Oh god, you watched that?
Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Iris and Ota came out of it okay. They'll both live.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, at least we don't get to see that poor girl go through 3 separate bloody murders.
Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though.
Nah.
Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
What kind of person was your grandpa?
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yep. And then, Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Oh god.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then, Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
Oh well. That can't be true, but there's a part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Risiko herself seems superhuman. I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man. Yeah, let's go.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again? I'm
Yep.
coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right?
Well, we know now, yeah.
You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
It was 1 year ago. Oh, we got a cutscene. A notice of exchange when Mitsuki came home from school. Yeah.
Hey, what happened?
Oh, jeez.
Who did this to you?
Some kids at school. 5 or 6 of them. They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me. And I got mad and... I told them to go away and they hit me.
Tell me their names. I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Yeah.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem.
No, but it'll make me feel better.
Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Huh. Okay, that's why she knows martial arts, basically.
Why the shrine?
A shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
Oh god, right, okay, we actually do have to do this. Mental preparation is important.
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club. Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Oh god.
Yeah, I see. Actually, no. That's stupid.
Yep. Being quick to act is crucial.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
Well,
that is a respectable answer. But no. The way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
Oh, for God's sake. The everyday life is of dire importance.
Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
Wait to dodge the question.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Yeah, we can.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment.
What are we teaching this kid?
If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
And how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh? How?
Hit me.
Well, let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, this is where we discovered that she's actually got superhuman powers.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
Okay, that's actually a bigger boom than we expected.
How is that?
Good?
You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
No, that's not the problem. That is definitely not the problem.
By the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever that is a must.
Yeah, because we might die.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you with me.
why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Oops.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes.
No, we did.
Promise?
I promise. Let's go, Iva.
Where to?
Back to Abyss, really. Just kind of collect what we found out so far. Don't know where this is going to go, to be honest with you. I mean...
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Yeah, probably a good plan, actually. Okay, so about So, not much to go on.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
Yeah.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Nope, animation's not playing back properly. Let's see... Oh, keep going a bit So, actually.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Well, if he's going to be dealing with Yakuzas, that just makes sense.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on. Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume.
Or better yet, could be the polar bear.
But...
She might not remember.
correct.
What about Mizuki?
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
Any information?
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse. Fingerprints were found on it.
Whose?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
So she was there.
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu. This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night. And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Oh, we're not going to have to sync with Mayumi, surely.
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Oh boy.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
Given how what happened with the boss in the other version of this branch, I'm not so certain that's a good idea. But if Mayumi is in fact the person in the polar bear, why would the boss be involved in that recording that we saw earlier?
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
Alright, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Boss got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, maybe it was the high from the surviving the life of this situation, or maybe it's because he saved Iris.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, about...
Oh, yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Yeah. Who stabbed you?
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
Yeah, did you hear about Iris?
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm still doubting his credibility in this particular situation, but who knows?
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, the thing. Tell me about the thing.
That's... Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
No.
I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
The thing. Tell me about the thing.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after.
Yeah, keep going about that.
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
Wait, what?
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
No.
I do not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you.
Oh yeah, because we suspected Iris of killing Renju, so...
After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her.
No.
That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
Yeah, that's probably the wrong thing to do. I need to ask about the chocolate, because this is going to bug me.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it?
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
Oh god, alright, I've got... He knows about it. Alright, what happened after you left the diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
This makes more sense now, but why was there no fingerprints about the person? Okay, what's on the station wagon?
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought after I hit you.
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
That's
so
how he...
I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
Right, at least this kind of makes all those clues kind of make sense. Okay, more about the thing.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer. And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
Yeah, this is making less sense as we go along.
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Okay, what about the
Just
guy?
to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
Pardon me?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
He knows something.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
He knows who the polar bear is.
Date, Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Bed.
Hey, Date. I don't think I can sleep by myself tonight. Will you sleep with me?
Why me?
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Old woman?
Oh god. Right, the X-ray. He's got the knife.
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
But you can still get information.
Offer.
Inside his head.
Oh, we're going to do him instead. I suppose trying to do a Somnium with somebody who's got dementia probably would be a very pointless exercise.
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes. Please do not go over it.
Won't be a problem. But are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But
It's fine. Just get it done.
And here we go again.
Good enough for me.
Okay. Sorry, my throat's a bit dry. Hell yeah. Right, at least I get to start this little Somnium, but maybe I'll... Oh, come on.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
And we're back here again.
Cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's...
That'd be that polar bear.
Iris is about to be...
Stop right there! The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil.
There it is.
Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah! I will protect Tessa.
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Are we legitimately going to be doing this in the tiny, tiny form? Okay. Okay. Obviously dealing with the polar bear. And dealing with Ota. Relive Ota's memories. Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris, save the world. Oh god, save the...
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this.
That's not how ice works.
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Oh, we really are that tiny. Oh, for God's sake. Right. What do we do? Wait, what's that? Okay, evidently nothing. There's Iris, there's a forklift too. Alright.
The ice on the floor is slick.
We could just like punch it. Oh, that's a lot of seconds. We should probably try and find something a little bit cheaper first. Yeesh. Forklift.
A forklift.
Sortie. Whoa, these are like expensive. What the heck? That's like a whole 2 minutes.
The forklift. The tire is frozen to the floor.
What the heck?
A machine used for cutting ice.
What? Oh, pardon me. Turn on and just use up all the time. Oh wait, there's our thingy.
The ice on...
Let's try punching it?
This is for Date! This is for Date! This is for Date!
What did the ice do to me?
Those who don't fight won't survive! Ah!
Oh, we got past that first. Oh no! No, you've got to be joking! Oh, crap.
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all! Tessa! May the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Escort him to the green shelf, escort him to the red shelf. Oh!
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Crap. There's no point trying to save here because that's going to be... How do I escort him to the green shelf? Wait, which green shelf? With that one? Right. Let's see. Red shelf or green shelf? Red shelf or green shelf? Oh, screw it.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Could try and wipe it off. See what that does.
rubbed the frost off, but nothing is happening.
Dang.
A plate attached to the...
Let's try punching it.
Wouldn't it work better if you shouted a move name or something?
I had an idea for one, but that trope seems to be less popular nowadays.
I see.
Oh yeah, because all the other references you've used so far.
A plate attached...
3 minutes, Date.
Alright, that works, of course.
D.
Yeah, D's don't really do it for me. They have to be at least an F.
There is no end to your desire.
Well, back to work.
There seems to be nothing here.
Right, okay. I don't understand. Right, oil drum.
An oil, though it is lying down.
Yeah, we need to roll it. I know that is probably going to be it. Come on, you can do it. Went for the red one. Don't know the significance.
Acetone? ASAT?
Oh, I get it.
This?
It's that knife.
I don't want to die. I eventually stopped thinking.
No, we know the truth.
That's Tessa!
It's that floral. It's that floral knife. It's that floral knife.
Stand your ground! Oda Matsushita cowers to no one!
Alright, second path it is. Showing the letter A on the drum.
I have to fight back with something!
Yeah, that remote might do it. Alright, we don't have a lot.
Less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
A remote control. It fell when Ota ran into the shelf.
Yeah, let's press the button.
Nothing is happening.
Maybe there's no power.
Crap.
A remote
Break it? The remote, not your foot, love.
I was stupid. So stupid.
Don't blame yourself.
No, it has to be this way.
I see.
Oh, that was a massive waste of time. Fudge. Turn on the electricity. Oh, sugar. Seriously though, why am I tiny?
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
It appears...
Throw something? Or jump? I'm going to throw something. There we go.
This is an ice cold one.
Aiba, aim for the switch.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
Oh yeah! Turn on the power.
Now it will move! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth, right now, I am Ota's last hope. I have to help him up.
This is annoying.
Alright, I've got no time. Brave hero tried it revealed?
A a remote control.
Now we press the button.
Here it goes. I hear some sounds, but no response. I'm not sure I should press it. Ota might need to.
Yeah, Ota.
Ota looks frightened. He cannot stand.
Oh god, right. Motivate?
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it. Earn it. Do it and you'll be rewarded.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't be scared now. I have to stand up. Now, count up your sins.
There we go. He's figuring out what I figured out like about a few minutes ago. But that knife, he knows that knife.
Maybe this.
Oh! Wait. Hang on a minute.
Date, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
Cuter, force shutdown.
Stop! Stop it!
Well, now we know where I get stabbed. We've seen that knife before. Well, we know of what that knife is. Man. Okay, maybe I was right the first time. Sort of.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. Any longer and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
I know.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync. Date and Ota both read normal. Although, the timing was really close.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face.
You didn't have to.
That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Christ, the answer's staring right in the face.
Huh?
You saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part. But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
With that knife.
That is what we witnessed in his Somnium.
Yeah.
I mean, why were you hiding a knife in your room?
Because I was scared.
Scared?
The killer could come here to finish the job.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
Oh, you little...
I have more experience than you.
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
Wait, what? Oh, it hurts. It started acting up suddenly. Ow! It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here, Date.
Oh,
Don't blame me. That was Boss.
I'll sue you for this.
Oh, come on.
Or how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so.
Oh, I sincerely hope you're actually the killer and that all that other stuff was just made up, but I don't think we're gonna get out of that one.
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Maybe?
It's like I told you. I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it. The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
Date, I checked all of the hospitals in the metropolitan area. None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound. He definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
I relayed the information to Boss and Pewter.
So we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg. That information could be crucial in catching them.
Oh, seriously?
Dante, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Really?
Are you serious? Do you know how many people live in this city?
Uh-oh. Oh no.
What?
Date, what is the matter?
Dante!
Are you alright?
Well, I've just collapsed. That's a very inconvenient moment to, like, pass out, my man. But maybe it's something to do with a Somnium late eject. Alright, we're back home.
Hey, this is...
Oh, you're alive.
Suki? What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
Did they say anything?
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain.
Oh, pardon me.
You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
I'm off today.
Why? Today's Tuesday. You should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? Taking the day off for mourning.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
I see.
Where's Oda?
He probably went back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Oh, she knows then.
Why did you tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
I better get to it.
Hey, will you take me with you?
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right? The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No, you stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
I don't think we're going to have much of a choice in the matter.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years. But clearly, she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now. You know to whom I am referring.
Alright, I'll do it.
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
Yeah, that was actually an honest...
Here, wipe your tears. We're heading out.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
That doesn't, but something else does.
Revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city for further information.
We know who did it! Ah, Christ. Right, okay, I'm gonna... I've already overran this episode too long anyway, so... let's say for now... Damn it. Don't get enough time with these. Right. Let's go with that. Okay, so we have another branch. Oh, joy! And here I was thinking I was going to go off easy with only having the 3 of them there, but nope. Oh well. On the bright side, though, we have an idea who's in the in the polar bear costume, or at the very least, it's a very strong connection to the Mashishita Diner. Oh, God! This is probably going to be the Ota ending we're on. God only knows where the other branch is going to end up going. But I need to maybe take a break. I've been on this for a bit, and we'll need to pick this up from where we left off. But yeah, like, if you guys have been following the episodes going on so far, you know where I'm thinking, right? That the mom's got something to do with it, because it's that freaking knife and the chocolate and the... jeez. The fact that she was right nearby, or she bought the chocolate from the same store or something, and... sheesh. Right. So... we'll see if I'm right about my assumption, and hopefully the next episode I do. which won't be too long after I finish wrapping this one up. But, and speaking of which, let's do just that. So hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry this was an extra long one. Genuinely thought it was going to be a bit quicker, but here we are. So, without further ado, I have been Keanotix. This has been AI, the Somnium Files. And I shall see you next time. Ta-ra for now.